Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So, our topic is all about health, biology, and biodiversity. So, when we say health, in your own idea, what is health? So, when we say health, health or well-being of life. So, health is not only about being sick; it's about balance in the body, mind, and environment. So, when we say health, it is a holistic state of complete physical, mental, social, and environmental well being, not merely the absence of diseases. So, there are key aspects of health. First is physical health. So, when we say physical health, or having energy, performing daily activities without pain or injury, and maintaining a sound body. Next is mental health. So when we say mental health also, or when mental health or well-being, so the ability to cope with stress, think clearly, work positively, and feel emotionally sound. Next is social health. So, social health or social well being is being able to contribute to your community, foster positive relationships, and participate in social life. So, example of social health or well being is healthy friendships and support system like family. It is kanang state of kanang contribute positive relationships sa mga tao nga naa sa imuhang palibot. Next is the environmental health or well-being. So when we say environmental health or well-being, so the active capacity to live in a healthy, safe, and sustainable environment, including maintaining the harmony between individuals, their communities, and the planet through responsible personal actions. So it is kanang about siya sa kanang environment sa state sa ato ang environment. So it can also affect our living. So when we say next is biology. So biology or the science of life. So it explains how life functions. It studies cells, the building blocks of life. So when we say biology is the scientific study of life encompassing all living organisms like plants, animals, bacteria, fungi, and viruses, and the process that define them. It examines the structure, function, growth, origin, evolution, and interactions of living things with their environment. So there are key branches of biology: the biochemistry, ecology, genetics, physiology, molecular biology, microbiology, zoology, and botany. So first, when we say biochemistry, it studies the chemical processes within living organisms. And next is ecology. It focuses on how organisms interact within their environment and each other. Next is genetics. It investigates the heredity and how genes are passed from parents to offsprings. So from the word itself, genetics, it's kanang genes nga are genes sa parents nga mapas dito sa ilahang offsprings. Next is physiology. So physiology examines the biological processes and functions of organs and organisms. Next is molecular biology. So it studies the biological processes at the molecular level, including DNA and genes. And next is microbiology, the study of microscopic organisms like bacteria and viruses. So microbiology. Next is the zoology, or when I say zoology, it is the ang ihang studyhan kay mga animals. So zoology is the scientific study of the animals. And lastly is botany. So when we say botany, ang botany studies the scientific study of plants. Next, let us move on to biodiversity. So When we say biodiversity, from the word itself, bio, which means life, and diversity, diverse. So, the variety of life. So, nagkalahi-lahi nga kuan sa life. So, it is the treasure of Earth's living things. So, life sa Earth. So, when we say biodiversity, it's a variety of all living things on Earth, including different species, the genes within those species, and the diverse ecosystems they form. It encompasses the vast web of life from bacteria to large animals and plants and their interactions within complex environments. So there are levels of biodiversity. So first is genetic diversity. So when we say genetic diversity it is the variety of different genes within a single species, which provides a population with resistance to diseases and environmental changes. So from the word itself, genetic. So genes. Makaingat na nga genes. Next is the species diversity. So when we say species diversity, it is the number and abundance of different species. So from the word itself, species diversity. So nagkalain-lain, diverse nga species. Different species given area. The number and abundance of different species in a given area, such as the varied insects, plants, and microorganisms in Japan. And lastly is ecosystem diversity. So when we say ecosystem diversity is the variety of different habitats, communities, and ecological processes like forests, wetlands, and deserts within a region. So ecosystem biodiversity nagkalahi-lahi nga tinuy-anan sa mga living things or microorganisms. So, in health, biology, and biodiversity are fundamental intertwined within biodiversity, serving as the vital life support system for all life on Earth, including human well-being. So, a loss of biodiversity driven by human activity threatens the ecosystem service such as food, clean water, and medicines essential for physical and mental health, leading to increased diseases, risk, and nutritional deficiencies. So, mawala ang biodiversity kanang tungod ra sa mga binuhatan sa mga tao. So, it can threaten the ecosystem services sa mga Pinoy-anan rapod sa kanang o sa mga needs na sa mga living things or living organisms. So, og mawa ang biodiversity, napo siya threat sa food, clean water, and medicines essential for physical and mental health. So, if biodiversity will lose or mawala siya, it can in general it can also affect sa atuang physical and mental health, leading to increased diseases risk and nutritional deficiencies.